Okay. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, depending on where you are watching me from. I still remains Ezugo, the face and voice behind Ezugo Global TV. Otena na ifolo na otena na ifolo na program. Okoto Okalede. Share this video. Share this video because I want us to reflect on something. Kelu the true faith of ijele, Chuka. It's obvious that nobody is talking about him anymore. Nobody remembers him anymore. People should go about ijele. Ijele awolona history. Forgotten. Nobody even talks about him anymore. Now I'm asking one question. Ijele okadundu konwuga anwo. Ijele okadundu konwuga anwo. Mara eme na agwa ndị mmadụ ụkpana na-ele ọkụ n'aha mmanụ ọsị na ahụ amake. Now, enwere one question or rather questions for all those supporters of Ijele, for all those people who are colleagues to Ijele, because no mmadụ kụrụ ya egwu ọ na-agba, ọ mmadụ kụrụ ya egwu ọ gbalụ. Ịghọtago? It's just that na ife pịalụ nyanwa ndị ọzọ were mụrụ akọ. Ndị duka Ebonyi son and the likes of them were do very careful, we trade here with caution. But sad enough that na nyanwa ewelu n'isie minor as an scapegoat. But before my get that, ki wefu ntundas wedaho. Ki wefu how wicked this guy said. Ki wefu how this guy is way me mmadụ ọlapụta ọtọrịa. Ha ma aka ji Ijele now. Remember, those days when it was Ijele versus Zion ministry, they were all ranting. Ane-enyegharị mkpọtụ ebe niile, ane-enyegharị mkpọtụ a na-achọ justice for Ijele. But now, odgolo obvious na fa amalugo aka ji Ijele. I watched a video of onye n'ime nda ne ajani Ijele mgbe ahụ, mana Chineke ya akpọ onye ahụ ọkụ. Ama ife nji wee sịrị na Chineke ya akpọ onye ahụ ọkụ. Ife nji sịrị na Chineke ya akpọ onye ahụ ọkụ wụ na o ruo na time that the Hezekiah ka i wee fụ n'anya ka ha jere ịgbata evangelist Ebuka Obi. Eji wee sịrị na agwọ emeghị ife o ji wee wụrụ agwọ, ụmụazị were wee kee nkụ. Ịghọtago? Anya ka ha gbatara evangelist Ebuka Obi because of how tolerant order, because of ntu oswe allow everybody, you can carry his videos, you can go to Seraphic TV, we love evangelist Ebuka Obi, you know, you can go to Zion pages, blue any video of your choice. Woriye kwuo alụ if ị chọrọ ikwu, ha emeweghị ndu as if no matter. So ha wee gbata ya anya. Now ha na every other man of God they are do like that. That the Hezekiah have good na how mean that man do. Onya that particular blogger Jiafe evangelist Ebuka Obi agwugu morning, afternoon, night. Mgbe ahụ Chuka versus ndị Zion. Kita odugoro ha very clear. No blozi Zion Ijele. No onye jisi Ijele wo that the Hezekiah no nature. Now Owebido apology. Owebido apology is not only the fact that no bido apology, but the substance of that apology shock them. Even during how I wish now at the early stage Mbaho Emery Ijele arrest within the first 1 week or 2 weeks. Emery Ijele arrest. Now this guy is playing with this card. This matter nwere ike manyelu n'ebe olulu. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. But first of all, let me tell you the substance of that apology. Also, that the Hezekiah no na apologize on behalf of ijele. No man, if ijele kwulu maka yedo very unspeakable. No man, if ijele kwulu maka yedo uncalled for. No man, ijele galu too far. No man, ijele overstretch in limit here. But no na here for the sake of God and Christ, that he should find a place in his heart to forgive ijele. When apology udelu, even though that it did not go far. It did not go far. Mwese so nanda amari ifefa na-eme. Come on, they actually know the people they are after. They know the people they are after. Remember, even Juwese, no one na that particular thing odelu. Now all of them, they'll similar thing within the first 1 week, within the second week, or within the third week. Emery ijele arrest. This matter nwere ike oyelu ebo olulu. But ha do busy na aja ike, do busy na eje na nke show na publication. Ha na jubilate deba ahụ that it is going to end like a 2 days or 3 days matter, until they messed everything up, or until the time ndị Zion realize na onye nya na ha na-eme ife shaft. Until such a time ndị Zion realize na onye nya na ha na-eme ife wụ afọ anụ, na onye nya na ha na-eme ife wụ sọsọ ọnụ ka o bu, no jiri action. But then go to all that long go take kada the Hezekiah ji wee nwee ike wee take advantage of that situation. Now, when I ask them what is the way forward, key way for how wicked this guy said, why is it that now these people cannot organize a committee? 3 family members ijele na this committee. Owo na mama ijele dundo. Hati mama ijele na this committee. Hati people hafilulu no nde nwere ike hapụta kwuo okwu mmadụ anụ onufa. Why can't they organize this committee and head straight to Onitsha? Why can't they go to Onitsha? Jane church said that Hezekiah has alleged, let me put it this way, as alleged, yeah, let me put it now, it is alleged that no, that the Hezekiah wonye ijele because of almo kwuru n'ọnụ, alụ ịmakwa n'okwuru n'ọnụ, ịnụrụ ife okwuru, and ịma na ife okwuru no, he cannot even prove anything. He cannot prove anything. Why can't you people organize a committee of people and head to Daddy Hezekiah's church in Onitsha? You people should go there and tender a public apology. You people should get ijele to apologize to this man, because indeed o mejọrọ ya. Indeed o mejọrọ ya. Evangelist Ebukobi has forgiven him. Hapu makoye na ede apology na asị na ife okwuru maka Daddy Hezekiah. How many of them condemn golu alụ ijele kwuru maka Evangelist Ebukobi and his family and his church members? How many of them do bold enough to condemn alụ niile ijele kwuru maka Evangelist Ebukobi, Zion members and church? Not to talk of the whole threatening that church and its members, even the spiritual director. The fact that na onye ọ na-apụta ọsị na ọ na-ekwu eziokwu jikwa wee sị eziokwu jigara ese, eziokwu jikwa wee sị eziokwu jigara ese. But up till today, look at how you people has forgotten about your hero. Look at how Ejike has forgotten about a force to contend with. Look at how you people have abandoned him to his fate. Ijele dundota onamaho. Ijele nwanguta The fact that na the moment unu shoputalo no hoziaka evangelist Ebuka Obi ijele, you people forgot about him like he doesn't exist. The moment unu shoputagolo na aka evangelist Ebuka Obi apugo na ijele no, you guys abandoned him like he doesn't exist. What is the moral lesson in this particular thing? Evangelist Ebuka Obi with the target. Ijele is just the bait. Trap ka eji ijele wee kwe. Ijele do so empty to go and fall into that trap. Onya wee kushie. They abandoned him. But owolo na haka with information no Zion kajie, they are still willing to drag that matter further because their target is Zion ministry and their target is Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Onweve haji that the Ezekiah yeme. Onweve haji yeme. Ogugodu no redeem. Urugodu no winners jie. Onwere ifefa jinda yeme. Target we Evangelist Ebuka Obi. The moment aka pro na di okunyo Kerifa na drag that the Ezekiah for what can I drag here? They can't drag him because it's not their target. Now, Naham is to whose advantage and to whose disadvantage? To Ijele's disadvantage. When are you people going to organize yourselves as a committee of people and approach this matter? Jekuno onye Ijele ifa. You people should visit Ijele. Get Ijele to apologize to a man or slander without that man he may anything. He may yes, Amanda, I'm saying the truth. Look at how the moment in Kusiri marry Ijele, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months anniversary. Ntu akunusi we forget ya like a log of wood. Ọnọrọ ndụ taa, una amaro. Ọnwụ anwụ taa, una amaho. Ife ozunu mere owo, unu group kwa onwe unu na-azụ Pararamok News. Ubosi Pararamok News ya anakpukwa akụchikwe. Ubosi ahụ. Una abandon kwe. Una abandon kwe. I am now telling you people what to do. Get your people together. Go to Onitsha. Apologize to the man who never for one day mentioned Ijele's name. But Ijele picked on him for no just cause. Because no serena the church guru wayo. Church guru wayo. They show that particular pastor guru wayo. It should be you against that pastor. Yeah? Yes. Oga Ikechukwu Patrick. You know, in spirit. Yes. Mr. Ezugo, I can clearly remember when you advised that young man. Yeah? When you advised that young man to stay away from trouble if he doesn't have any proof or evidence against anybody that is laying accusation on. I told him. Then I say right on. Sigide right on. On a wutem, I have to be honest with you. Nnole to acheta na condition Ijele who condition though that could have simply be avoided. On a wutem. Yeah? Amanda Shimane is yoku now. Yes. I just will say can never handle. Can man go do no any of the manner. They have forgotten him. They are recruiting new people. How they recruit to get new people? They are recruiting new people. Onye agwawole egbe enyu ọkụ. A join kwa kiukwa. Yeah? A kiukwa na azụ another person. Onya wifefa na-eme. Onye agbawole egbe ekiukwa na azụ another person. Pararamok News kana amabugari. Omo na onya ya amaye kana on the way. I am predicting again, just like the way I did about Ijele. Yeah? Just like the way I did about Ijele. Ebonyi son not wise enough to make a U-turn and be reasonable, make sense. Even you see no more sense. He stopped mentioning names immediately. Ijele Nakpuru. Not 1 day, 2 days after Ijele Nakpuru, because a day, 2 days after Ijele Nakpuru, they thought it was going to just end like every other. The reality to dawn on them after 1 month of Ijele's detention. That Shikin has come home to roast. Go now. Ijele na Jesus Christ and the powerless. Before me and you, Jesus Christ are going. Before me and you, Jesus Christ are going on a Evangelist Ebukobi showed him mercy. Hello, Daddy. So, let us continue. Let us continue. Hey, what I go? The reality to dawn on them. How we maro no get better than Mbawu. Ono allow the guy. Onemu when you believe. After he shake him money with an offer. After that, he who laughed last laughed the best. In what I go? If not because Evangelist Ebukobi in his own magnanimity will compassion and pity Nebi Jeleno. Dalu hinne nde dun dufu dun cho. Agbanwugo egbe onye nke ahụ kwawa ihe n'ọkụ. So ngụnwa nwukwu onye nọ kịta a na-akụkwala aka. Ọkwịfụ na Mathias amalụ gị ife. Ọkwịfụ na Mathias amalụ gị ife. Ọ na-anụkwa na ọ na-akpa afa. Ọ na-anụkwa na ọ na-akpa afa. Ọ na-anụkwa na ọ na-akpa afa. Mana anyị na-eti mkpu ihe mgbe ahụ na-asị ịghọtago ọkwụrụ fụrụ na Mathias these days adazi akpa afa mmadụ. It had to take Ijele's predicament for all of them to learn. Okwifu na Ebonyi son and the rest of them are no more calling people's name. Even when they call names, they call it with sense. They no longer mention people's name with impunity. Like they call your name, they call your surname, they in fact they identify you as if it is a no man's business. But mistaking Kunumegoleme, how are you people going to correct it? That is why in say, what is the fate of Ijele? The fate of Ijele lies in the hands of Unundedun Tufudun Cho. Unudufulu, that guy. That guy won today. Obalaya Dunisiuno. That guy won today. Obalaya Dunisiuno nine. Ona hunu hawe dufuye. Obalaya Dunisiuno. As we speak now, onye man odundo. Onye man onwanwu. When was even the last time Obial court? I am asking. When was the last time or appear on a court? Who knows about that information? Nobody. And nobody cares now to even, after all, onye nke aha anyụọ n'ọkụ. Ngụnwa onye ile na akwa Wolunka we malife. Wolunka we malife. Unokatalu pikie or go against people who are going their normal businesses, doing their things without even calling your names. Matthias Sewuna every morning, Pastor Nkaji say, Pastor Nkaji say, Pastor Nkaji say, Pastor Nkaji say. Hence, IJ responded to him. Mana ndị niile ahụ ọ na-akpọ, onwere any of them kpọrọ ya afa? Onwere any of them address ya? Nobody. Nobody. So, kelebe that provocation si wee bịa. I want to know, Ebi Ijele, Matthias, and the rest of you, si wee nweta that provocation melu unu ji wee do so obsessed that you people do ready iwo l'ọkpụ unu mine ọkụ. Unu do ready iwo l'ọkpụ unu mine ọkụ for a cause that has nothing to do with you. Echorozi ije ụka, chedebe ụka, onye ya eji ụdọ bịa kpụrụ ụbọchị ụka. Afubo maybe jitaya pagare na apia ndị mmadụ. You must come to church. You must come to church. Bịa Jesus. You in Jesus optional. Onye na force ije ụka optional. Nobody is forcing you. When you decide ya na chọrọ ịna n'iyi, iwe sị na anyị niile ga-esorịrị ịhụ na n'iyi. Not by force. Na anyị niile ga-esorịrị ịhụ na n'iyi. Or by force. You gotta go. It is by choice. Inani is by choice. Ibulu is by choice. So, Naturosi Joker, it is your choice. And nobody is contesting that with you. Now, I want to know, Keruzionye Merugi Juedu so obsessed. Kerunya Miziri Udi Wane Wunu Juene Wono. You can own natural di moke. Ono community Gidori Wudagidi. It has to take Ijele to be the sacrificial lamb for you people to receive sense. Now, I ask a question. What is the fate of Ijele? I will answer it. The fate of Ijele lies in the hands of all you who deceived him. Matthias was wise. Matthias wunyakawo the Ijele of today. Matthias ki Ijele akeji we marife. But Matthias being a businessman, Matthias being a man who doesn't even want to be disconnected to the enjoyment on a way, even one day, was wise enough to choose freedom, to choose wisdom over pride. And that is why Ojuwe is a free man today. Because one yamaka koka nya ifemeye Ijele now, I remember how Ijele was confronting everybody during the time I arrested Matthias. Did you hear Matthias say pim since you arrest Ijele? Since you arrest Ijele, Ubolone Kefudanalo Matthias may broadcast solely Maka Ijele's arrest. He cannot do that. He cannot do that because they have all learned through his experience. He was arrested. Omeho 24 hours away arrested. Because no man, if a freedom. Now, come to think of it. Keli feya warranty or you will sacrifice all these things, life and everything. Just because na Jesus Christ of Ubuhanya na yana enu isoko go na wesere hanab. Ajuju kan na ajuju kelife na wesere hanab. There are some reasonable questions so ya we ju onwe ya ajuju. Esapo ni mo onwe you. Also the child everything for that he really have no reason to get into that gwese. E what I go on any reason to get into that gwese. He followed the easiest way out. Wisdom. You may call it cowardice, but I see wisdom in that. Spend their mego, BM flex, BM even in pride goes before fall. And I went the mother. mpako buru ụzọ ọdụda ga-ekpere ya azụ. He was so full of pride. He was so full of himself. He was so full of pride and himself, trying to contend and confront a man who spiritually and physically you are not anywhere closer to a book. Because nande mmadụ si na onye amaghị onye ke onye nwụrụ anwụ. Onye amaghị onye ke onye nwụrụ anwụ. Ekwukwana nyakwo ya ọzọ. Aha ma eje anwụ onye ka ma ọgụ. In such case, you look for a more, you use your wisdom to look for a way to defeat and arrest that situation. Far away from confrontation. That is wisdom. But he was trying to entertain people. He doesn't even know one-on-one. They were clapping for him. These were people who ordinarily would hire map ijele. He was so blind that he did not see that. Even when I called his attention to tell him, Ijele, go to my broadcast before the arrest of Ijele. Go to my broadcast. I told him, these guys did not like you. Remember that these are the same guys in Eku, see Ijele, they are willing to connive with even the devil himself for this same cause. So even when they are working with you, don't think that they like you. Even when they are working with you, don't think that they like you. Almost 70% of them hate J-Pack. They don't like him. But the moment J-Pack Ikulu against Zion and the Zion ministry, they became friends. Now the question is, do you think that they love or that they like J-Pack? The answer is no. So J-Pack ya ukwu onye iberibe na ọla achọ ụla teta wee sị, hey, na ndị afụziri m n'anya, ihe awụ onye iberibe. Not to know that these people want to use your iberiberism just for the same cause. Hey, what I go? What they are doing is, then I will show you exactly what they are doing. Kamadu si we decide ya. When the remaining 2024 year, the remaining of 2024, because of pride. Ijele is so full of pride. Even while I was with him, even while I was with him on a broadcast, it was pride. He was speaking. Courage. He was speaking with so much courage that I almost thought, look at what they are doing here. I posted this thing na my main Facebook profile. 22nd of July 2016. Can you remember when you chop the human nature and how human beings behave? That is why na my page. That may make it like Yamo, even those people who shot me privately when I make posts about VDM. I told them, Menke evangelist Kobi, Kualo Maka, Menko Geshi, like her, come on. Like her, web no bigu. I am not here to romance your ego. Because you cannot, it's better. Namu made mistake. Mano mistake melu out of my own decision. Rather than name, can we please hear people? I don't even know their genuine intention towards me. Now look at what they are doing. when one person doesn't like you, like you, they look for another person who doesn't like you. When somebody doesn't like you, Ebudon, I greet you. Arisa, I greet you. They look for another person who doesn't like you. The other person recruit others through more networking. Onye nke a achọtago ofu onye like ho ọchọ onye ya na-eshi alụ the same thought n'ebe nọ. Onye nke ahụ achọ other people ya na ha share the same thought. Makayo, are you getting me? Now, they sit to discuss how much they don't like you. Take this part, very, very important. If you want to understand this life properly, pay attention to this particular thing now. I start again. When one person doesn't like you, they look for another person who doesn't like you. The other person recruit others through more networking. They all sit to discuss how much they don't like you. But do you know the funny thing? Do you know the funny thing about these people? Which is what Ijele, JPAC, Ebelison, and all those guys fail to understand. This is the most funny thing that these guys fails to understand. They failed to understand it. The funny thing is that they once liked you, just like JPAC and some of them. A while ago. Now look at the most hilarious thing out of it. The most hilarious of it is that they barely know each other well enough, even while slandering you. The most hilarious something is that they barely know each other well enough, even while they are slandering you. How much anything about themselves. They are strangers among themselves. But what brings them together is you. So now, if you are one of them, you will think that there is love among the rest of you. And that is why you people are sharing. Only wo fike no n'ime ha ihe eche na fa afụlụ n'anya yama that they don't know you, they don't even care to know you, they don't even care to know you, they don't even know anything about you. It is all about onye ahụ unu kpọrọ asị. I will continue regardless. I will continue regardless. Now, look at now the most insane thing. The most funny thing, which is that some of them once like you. The most hilarious is that they barely know each other, even while they are trying to bring you down. If I was similar to all those people who were fighting Ogechi. That is why they seize every single opportunity to fight among themselves, because they don't even know anything about each other. They are only consumed with the hatred about Ogechi. They are consumed with the hatred about Ogechi, that Mr. A doesn't even know why Mr. B hate Ogechi. Mr. B doesn't even know why Mr. C hate Ogechi. Mr. C doesn't even know why Mr. D hate Ogechi. They don't even know anything about themselves. They are only consumed with that common hatred. Hanwelu nebo Ogechi no. Muri feta. No one is surely muri fe. So like I said, I've told you the funny thing. I've told you the most hilarious thing. Now let me tell you the most insane thing. The most insane thing is that they don't even like each other. The most insane thing is that they don't even like each other because J-Pack will be fooling himself. No one no believe in Ebonyi so na kelafa ya no onye obodo e wolu gi fe ni no omelie or if ni no kwuru maka what they behind him. That will be the highest deceit of the century. So Harry group sha Harry group garewapa. Harry group garewapa. It will be so insane of you among them to think that they like you or to think that there is love among you people. There is no love. There is no love. And that was exactly what ijele failed to understand. Ijele failed to understand that now more than 50% of people who followed before were Yase because of Ife Biafra. Now, when he went after the church, when he went after pastors, the moment all got against Evangelist Ebikobi and the rest of them, some of those people who hated the year, because of that common enemies Hamwell at that particular time, they all converted into his fan base. Just for that particular, it is circumstantial. It is for a moment. It is temporary. It is restricted around a certain interest. He was not wise enough to know that. J-Pack and the other guy, they are not even wise enough to understand this game. No one are playing on Facebook. Like I said, it is also found among people who fight Ogechi today. Yes, go and check many people who fight Ogechi today. Some of them don't like each other. They don't know anything about each other. Some of them were once friends. Some of them once liked each other. You got to go. But the former that they are all fighting from the same angle. In most cases, different weapons. You also find them among the people who support Matthias. Different intentions, no love among themselves. They are strangers among themselves. This one doesn't even know intention. This one, you say, no Kayana or no like Hoka. They don't know. They don't even care. And that is why if you call them to ask them individual questions, one after the other, they will say 100 things different from what Matthias believes in. They will say different conflicting things against what even Mazidibia speak about. Some of them will say entirely different things, even against what he talks about. Yet, they seem to be in unity around that particular topic. If I'm not go now, it's their fate. They only come together in your name. Coming together is just because of you, because of Ogechi, because of Evangelist Ebukobi, because of Ndoka, because of Christianity. That is why they all come together. See how powerful you are. That is why I say that Ogechi is very powerful as a human being. Evangelist Ebukobi is very powerful as a human being. And Christianity is very powerful as an organization or body. Yeah? Always, do not always respond to every back of Nkata when you are on a serious journey in your life. Stay focused. 2016 can post through this thing. Now my personal profile. Then I'm all of them that but on Facebook. But time, experience, kuzirimife early enough in my life journey. That is why you see me. I don't easily get entertained. Yes, I don't easily get entertained. Okay, man. Okay, to have an it cannot. I do something that appeals to my conscience, that is in line, and I work with people with a like mind. Adama atoto, Adama banuno, makanam follow shabombam, and obulo moto one am follow, happen this rego, happy feder na moto bana motase. ana m agụchasị ife dị na moto ọfụma wee baa. I need to know your true ifu na mụ na ije ụwa dị mma. It is because I share the same ideology, the same idea with ije ụwa. Imo Fozo, thank you very much. 10 stars, thank you very much. It is because I share the same idea with ije ụwa. Akụhe mmiri. Around that journey mụ na eno. Obiayi even with a lot of others. There are a lot of others, so many others that we work with together. No personal grudges, no personal interest. You want to go? We are not even interested in so many things about, we are just progressive along that area. But these guys coming from an attacking formation, because him and the mado he destroy. Now that was so people na ka unite to destroy. Carrier KCA United to build. Go? People na ka unite he maybe. Carrier unite he does it. Let me quickly glance through if I'm going to work for my so that you can. No, it's not. My friend, it's not. Oh, I don't surprise. I can dance away boom tarum stars. I drum. You want to go? Eh? Oh, when one person doesn't like you, they look for another person who doesn't like you. The other person recruit others through more networking. They sit to discuss how much they don't like you. But the funny thing is that they once liked you. The most hilarious of it is that they barely know each other well enough, even while slandering you. And the most insane thing is that they don't even like each other. They only come together in your name. See how powerful you are. You want to go? So when I see this, time, a lot of motivational quotes, go through them. You will learn more about life when you go through some of those motivational quotes, even those time my favorite that I almost want to write a book. I almost wanted to document I almost wanted to document my own. I don't know. I read more of it. Look at my Facebook page there. Look at my Facebook page there. You will see less of photos. Then you will see more of those quotes. You will see more of those quotes. I'm telling you. Because on akuziri mi ife. On akuziri mi ife. Oye meru. Malo. Ki yesi we. Na carry onwe. Association and everything. Ba ijele no we mu onwe ye. Others we wori we learn no lesson. Ijele we to nu onwe to specimen. Had you me practical. Thinking that they love him. One woman sent a voice note after Mechalo video me last. I don't even care. Jesus reigns, send 20 stars. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Go send the other voice note. Now, Unye Sunande Ezugo, ride on. Ha Ezugo, you are very brave. Ezugo, you are very intelligent. In fact, on the Wakapanalo Namod intelligent, have go more than 30 times. With one video, Melu, I support Agaho in favor of very dark man. Ochefu how intelligent Okugolondo. Ochefu Namodu brave. Ochefu Namodu smart. Ochefu Namu wisdom. Will you just that one video? We reduce swim into nothing. We go twice we will coconut head. We go twice we will very dark man who the only wise youth today. Yeah, or a fool. A more for sentence stars. Thank you very much. Dalono. Dalono. Thank you very much. You want to go? Or reduce swim into nothing. So imagine na name if on anchori you can we support one. One day. That is why Ojedumma, be yourself. Let your wisdom guide you. Wisdom is profitable to direct. I ask a question again. What is the fate of ijele? The fate of ijele lies in the hand of those people who deceived him. You guys should swallow your pride. The game is over. The game had to go long over. Except if you people are so blind that you did not know when the game ended and the reality which you people preach set in. What is happening in the life of ijele today is the reality that Matthias has been preaching about. Put your pride aside. Pity that young man on memory. O nwere ike behave ka ofeke. O nwere ike behave ka onye amaghị ife. Mana ya tufu on memory. Monkey no fine, but in mama like her. Werunu pride unu tufuo. It is time for restitution. You people should put yourself together. Oh, na Matthias feel no ife. He should lead this movement. He should lead this movement. Because I know how ijele, in fact, arresting Matthias so we trigger ijele. He deviate. Now, ijele will lie on about in Facebook. Hey, send 50 stars. Thank you very much. I love my car for you. Oh, ijele, mbahone. Oyolo bell, Kayolo granite. Orijo, Yolo bell, Kamuma Yolo granite. Thank you very much, brother. Now you get what I'm talking about. I knew how, in fact, like I was saying, ijele will lie on Ariaga. Ijele how do you ife okajikoso kajigarese. Ono kato kushaye. Matthias is owe meye, owe bata actively nifo basaloka. He carried your matanisi ka head pan, ka tre pan granite. Owelu makago, we step on toes nde karenia. Owelu makago, we puwonu, we bumado. You may know about so many pastors in Nigeria, but that the Hezekiah, you honor lo no necha. No emelo nwe ifo na emelo nwe no ka ye. Church ya bro kudu church ya we puta no. Ndị ahụ na-aka ụka ha ka ndị do isolated from this world. He is the least person who nwere ike imespect ka mmadụ nọkata pụta over for na Facebook. Yes, the success story of Evangelist Ebuka Obi, how he was elevated from skyrocket, yeah, can blow your mind to out of jealousy. You may start saying a lot of things. I understand that now Evangelist Ebuka Obi are not going to level where people cannot help but to talk about him, either in a positive or in a negative way. But that the Hezekiah, Kelu, yet is Supuana, John, Jacob Putaye from Ebono, we boye no dapulu. Oh, kwanu ifa efolo ebonisono ha fikolo na WhatsApp group mgba ka ebo Evangelist Ebuka Obi no dakpuru nwanyi nwa dị ime owote ego ka eweje wepụ nwa ahụ eweje wepụ nwa ahụ the girl wee nwụọ. Similar something ki ijele fikolo wee bo that the Hezekiah oweche no yawo business as usual. That business as usual. When you land odogwu ebe ono today. Matthias iso na onye mere ijele ji wee pụta na mmụọ wee tọghepụ ọnụ ya aka. How you abandoned him shows the kind of a man you are. It shows the even if you cannot fight for him the way he fought for you, why can't you move for reconciliation between him and the Ndenya Nenweloku? That is, Hezekiah is not a devil. When he sees true repentance, when he sees restitution, Even if you cannot stop fighting the church, apologize for slandering his name without any evidence. Or no evidence, provide it or produce it. Let us see. Unubisa. Waja the peacemaker. Ogochukwu Raphael Gena, 50 stars. Ogoba, thank you very much. Dalo. Waja. My very good friend, Injaka Metal Mwelezi Mobi, the peacemaker who was willing to bring us to the table to go and apologize on behalf of Ogechi. You were willing to mobilize a peace movement so that we can go and apologize on behalf of Ogechi. I wonder why that reconciliatory committee failed to work in the case of ijele. Because you people should not allow that guy to pay me na custody ebono. Unu push you to the limit. You guys should be able to get him off the hook. Put yourselves together. Go to Onitsha. Lead a peace movement to Onitsha. And they apologize to the man of God so that he can withdraw the case against ijele. The same way Evangelist Ebukobi Jiwe withdraw out of pity. I repeat, if ijele konu kolubo that Hezekiah, would the same thing ke bunisono ha chore ifeko na that WhatsApp group. The same thing. Ejugo we to mmadụ ime, ejugo we si onye aje wopia, onye ajugo we jije wopia. The same format. No wonder ijele came out defending Ebonyi during the time nke Ebonyi. He was defending him from left, right, and center. He was defending him. He want to go. So, I don't know. Some of you do so heartless. In fact, Facebook. No, I will call you. Yes, I will call you. I may not come to Facebook to come and but I will call you. I will call you right away. Onyawo na-eshoro ọganiru mmadụ. Ya afọ ebe onye go na-edu mma asị na nwanne onye na-agba aja egwu ọka ikwu na-atụ akụ nke esi weta inu a. Mana ka ihe si wee mana ndị afọ n'anya awụ na ị na-agba egwu afa na-akụrụ aka iwu n'ike. Ego one ka ụfọdụ n'ime ha contribute goal to legal fee. Ijele at some point ijele had a genuine dialysis because na ego adọrọ, lack of money. Most of the time we Evangelist Ebukobi and Zion na bankroll dialysis ijele na-eme, which some of you don't even know. Omit mu bail condition ye. Omit mu bail condition ye. It has to take Zion to put one or two together to help him to meet his bail condition before second trap. Now, no second trap, Maria. Instead, unu ye made the needful. Lower your pride. You people have anything. You don't anybody. You don't anything. Event and time has proven no. Some of you could do ignorant of what you say. For example, when I look at Masidibia, I only laugh. So sad that at the end of the day, nobody na he grace occasion and don't look mad, whether invited or not. He just show face there. Just say photo. Yes, the kind of life what should he be a Putalana. He want to be a socialite, just like Obi Kubana, just like Kubana chief priest, just like Pretty Mike Ifa. He wants to be a socialite. That is the life he wants to live. He has started manifesting it. That was why he went to Abuja na Obi Cubana's 50 years birthday. O wee wepụta akpụkpọ agụ ya wee bubo o ji aga wee tọọlụ onye nọ n'ụlọ ụka under how many ife a rụchasịcha kpọọ ndị bishọp kwuo ndị mmadụ abịa dediketi ya ọ tọọlụ ya akpụkpọ agụ na ana. I ask you, Obi Cubana ọ na-emezi ife gara according to teaching Maazị Dibia nke n'ọwa ọtụlụ Maazị Dibia? Okay. Kelafa aka ji ofe Igbo a kelafa ya igwe agụkwu nri ọkwọchukwu Emeka eri ọsọ aka ji ofe ndị ji ọfọ bụ omenala Igbo n'isi oweruda na akpụkpọ agụ a dewelie ka ọzọ ya ọkpa now ya na Tobechukwu Osigwe ọsọ nke Nnewi ya Tobechukwu ka atụrụ ogologo na-emetakwa ife ọdịnala na ife omenala ya na ya dị mma oweruda n'ife ahụ tọrịa na ka ọ gaa n'elu. Ana m ajụ ajụjụ ọtọdanarị Matayas ka ọ gaa n'elu ya. Ndị awụ ndị ya na-achụ ofu anụ, ndị awụ ndị ya na-egbukọ n'ofu akpa, ndị awụ ndị kwetara ife okwetalụ. Ọtọdanalụ kelafa ya kwekwe na Accra Ghana kelafa chetara ụnụ m afọ na ọtọdanarị ndị ahụ mana ọfụlụ Obi Cubana fụ ego o wee wepụta akpụkpọ agụ a wee tọọrọ onye lụrụ ụlọ ụka enweghị ike ikwuzu okwu ted without akpọ Jesus Christ. Interview niile mere ihe ọgwachaghị finidi ọgwa Chukwu God no Chukwu ondegba no Chukwu nyere ha ego nya ka iyipụtara akpụkpọ agụ ghasara n'ala. So onye nke ahụ egosigo anyị he want to be a socialite. Eze ụzụ na Ichida eze ụzụ na Ichida va ndị nya akpụkpọ agụ na-akụ ma mgbịrịgba omenala be anyị. Ndị nke ahụ ịtọdanalụ ha akpụkpọ agụ ahụ ka ha zụọ ya ọkpa gafee. Ajụjụ ka m na-ajụ mana Obi Cubana nwara ntịrị bakene m according to what you preach, according to the noise ọ na-emeki na Facebook. How many of those things ọ na-ekwu ka Obi Cubana live golo up to ka Obi Cubana live golo up to warrantly iyipụta akpụkpọ agụ a tọọrịa na ana ka ọ gaa n'elu ya. So the guy just chiji noise ya kerife a na-akpọ etymology, catamology, physiology and integrology. Ọ just chiji ya wee get your onwe connected to those that matters in the society. He want to use it as a face to connect to people actually connect. What he wants to aim and achieve with it, Nwadike amaro. Nwadike emehogono amaho. Jenu nyelu ijele aka. Jenu nyelu ijele aka. Unu ji fake ideology unu ma that it doesn't represent your true life. It doesn't represent who you are. Some of you na-ekwu church this ị na-atụ ụtụ unu ụka ịdụ up to date more than me. Ụtụ class ịdụ up to date more than me. You know that is not who you are on Facebook. Kedu ife ihe ejizikwe ka ife ahụ ị mara ị nọrọ mmadụ ewuru ihe na-azọkwu ọkpa n'ọkụ inewu onye ahụ ndụ? That is wickedness. That is wickedness of the highest order. you know that this is not who you are. Let me use Matthias for instance. Matthias Durmunaganya, that he is a businessman. He is a trader. He sees money in every situation. Yeah? That is why he was able. That is why he was able to squeeze in money language into every single thing on a. He used publicity or create your own way. Will better into real estate business on a me. You buy land without even him stressing himself. Number one. Number two. Ofu na the moment who disagree, follow out with all those people. Nyana ya follow formula charity foundation that he needs to fall back to somewhere else. We assemble a lot of umukorobia umunai ndị nọchi obodo iwu achọghị inyere onwe ha aka ndị ya wa a na-agwụ ibi ha na-eto afọ wee assemble ha wee seti ọfisi n'isi ha ha wee na-atụkọnyori ya ego na foundation ya owele abuilduru onwe even as small and poor, even as poor as members here no na buze eziokwu ọ ka na-emefa fa na-enye onyinye onwe nwukwu ike hapụ ndị ahụ. Let me spare these people. Ọ ka na-squeeze money out of them. He has taken that scam to the larger level by deceiving them into this is an ambulance, if I were a hospital. About 2-3 days ago. Onya we mukatamu ubosi ụka ka njuri ajụjụ a. Onya we mukatamu asịrị m onye a ị na-alụ phone. Ị nwere ike ikwe ka m announce na phone ma na page ma asị biko na ọwụ na ị nọ around Nnewi ụbọchị dị etu a bịa na shop dị etu a na ya alụlụ phone wu free. Mwe sie ma the number of people ị ya afụ na shop wu that day. Mwe sie ma the number of people I have na shop wu that day. Ọ na-ene m n'anya. Mwe sie wolie we malo kawayo this young man na-egwu ndebe ahịa. There is no free hospital anywhere. I dare him. It is a scheme. It is a scheme. It is a scheme. A scheme well orchestrated to deceive ụmụnna ya n'obodo oyiwo achọghị inyere onwe ha aka. Achọghị inyere onwe ha aka. So if I na-achọ osi ife ya agasabai ha ya dị eti ego na free hospital do na Mkpọ. Moto wee ghara ide road na Nnewi ya na-eje Mkpọ. Onwe mgbe ya bata na hospital ahụ efukarịa mmadụ 3 ifo wuzuko free. Bịa rie ọwụ bịa lụọ ama ọ na-eje kpọta ofu onye otuto toru n'anya gosi ya sịgo ma ọ anọkọta asịgo na-edeliver nwa bouncing baby boy delivered amansi. Ọ wụrụ a free maternity hospital, a free hospital where one day every day ayada na more than ụmụ nwaanyị 10 nwa. Every day aga na more than ụmụ nwaanyị 10 nwa na that hospital because it is free. Bịa rie abụlọ bịa lụọ. Bịa rie abụlọ bịa lụọ. Nya ka idebere ife dụka free hospital. Onwere mgbe ihe ejibi ebe ahụ ndị na-ebe ahụ eruo 5 ndị na-ebe ahụ eruo 3. Wayo anya ọcha ka ewere wee na-emeghasị n'anya. They squeeze in money in everywhere. Were na organize onwe ha ijele wee nelu ha anya wee je daa ofike wee bulu apa Those people cannot even wait for their condition to get worse to begin before they use the easiest exit. Matthias did it. Who else cannot do that? He did it. In any slightest opportunity, he did it so many places. During the time of Nyangwa versus Akosayon, he quickly chickened out and used his sense instead of allowing pride, especially now something I'm not serious about, that it is just money. On a prison, ebono, koya no zuwene enjoy yega honacho. The intentions are genuine. Now, he did it again during the time of Umwoji. Did you see how he quickly retraced cream everywhere, shut all down ebenine? But first, the next one, because all pursue with that matter of Umwoji mbaho. Okwa ya shipta yo anilo, obafuo. Did you see how he quickly used the easiest way out, using the same land, Umwoji land? Did you see how that matter eyed a natural on a fourier? Did you see? At every given time, he is so smart that he knows when to quit and he knows when to continue. He knows a matter that will go na his favor. He knows the one that may expose a lot of things. Oh, wow, 440. Nguma wonukune sofa. In that way of favor. In that way of favor. Nyaki ijele jiwe da na no nunu because no chenande nya na achuano. Wo the same ano ka hanacho. Omo na nda nari afo be ko ano. They have forgotten about him. We are going to remember him. We will bring his matter and treat his matter as day goes by, so that we will use ijele to remind them that we were coming from somewhere before we got to where we are today. What must you people do? Association of deceivers, association of zombies. Recruit one like that. Tender unreserved apology to that man on nation. You know, yeah, Frank Owolabi, thank you very much. You know, yeah, to withdraw the case against Ijele, so that Ijele can walk away to freedom. It is not fair that you people abandon that guy there. That guy na tafufu ifunu subject into. Mbono supposedly that where akanyo. Ono na where me on. What did I not do? What did I not do? I tried everything possible to make him to see sense. Where is Gulu? Where is Gulu Ezigbo today? When withdraw one method, he even have the nerves to come to Facebook to come and tell me, Nandi I like it, Ijele, that Ijele is this. But you knew no I like it, eh? Yet, no a force to contend with. I remember Gulu challenging me on a live broadcast. No bulu nandeza yonsi no jada atofa hadi emeti Ijele aka. That the day they will touch Ijele will be the end of Zion ministry. I remember him. Even when we are discussing about serious matter, on our value, but as you go look at Ijele. Now Matthias Ekubo half of Ijele Kuru. The way Matthias arrest. Kirife Bata na eje arrest Ijele. They keep reminding us to arrest Ijele. Not because they have anything they want to do. Not because they know that Ijele is capable of handling that situation, but because they want to test the waters, but they want to use you as an scapegoat. So, use your number 6. Use your number 6. Go na Jesus ada azana. Ejo na iye sozie. So wezie ni nke ahụ ye meru ife. Hapuzie ni nde na-eso okwofeke ka iwu anyị amaghị ife anyị wu ndị riri eri. Yes, ngụnwa ahụ onye riri eri ikekwe iri bụ nri abalị taa, ikekwe ije hori afịa taa maka na ifu ego moto mana erighị oghe eri. Hapụzie anyị bụ ndị eriri eri. Si rie eri m, in fact ha rie mụ narụ chenji, ha richalụ mụ ndachi ha ma chenji si ha jidenụ ma chenji n'olulu unu memezie nke ahụ esi nọ nya best. Okweghị eme, okweghị eme. Unu wee lee dimkpa mmadụ na ndụ wee mara ife. Kịta onye chọzi ikwu okwu ọkpọ nwa bebi virgin, ọ ya akpọrụzie afa, ọ ya akpọrụzie afa. Ọzi mgbe a na-akụza ya na ozu nwụrụ anwụ. No, no, Chineke ya ajụ na ajụjụ n'isi ijele because unu neduru ya anya o wee kpafuo dịka atụrụ na-enweghị onye nche. It is still time. I don't know his fate where he is, but I know that na ọ bụrụ na ijele ka nọ ndụ, his fate lies in your hand. Because unu lafuru ye ijele wee dee flex ka ọ pụrụ Abuja wee chọrọ agụ wee bịawa n'ụnụ agụ na Lagos. Unu na-asị ọkwa ijele nọ Lagos, you people should go and arrest him maka ngụnwa maka parala mock news a na-asịkwa. They know they just want to use you as an scapegoat. Ọkụọ ha agbafelu, ọkụọ mana ha ama na ọya akụ, but ha just chọọ ka ha wuru neme wee mara na ọya akụ. I think I will leave it here. Tomorrow is another day. Ka abalị amara mma. Ndị niile sendere stars, I appreciate you people. Daalụ n'hinne. Tomorrow is another day.